Hey everybody, Natalie here from TotallyDazzled.com. I am super excited to be showing you how to make this absolutely incredible little flower girl brooch ball pomander. It's a little twist on our super popular brooch bouquet video that we did a couple weeks ago. It's our easiest method of brooch bouquet ever. I'll put a link in the description box below to that video if you missed it. But this week we're doing a twist on it for your flower girl. How adorable would she be walking down the aisle at your wedding with this in her hands? I think any flower girl would be super proud to carry this amazingly elegant, glamorous, and sparkly flower girl brooch ball. And the best part is it only takes 4 quick and easy steps to make. Let me go through the supplies that you'll need for this project. You will need a styrofoam ball. Today I'm using a 4-inch ball. I don't think you'd want to go any bigger than that because once you glue on all the brooches, it does get a little heavy and you don't want your flower girl struggling to carry this down the aisle. You will also need some paint to match the brooches that you've chosen. So if you're going with silver, you're going to want a silver paint, gold paint. And I like the Martha Stewart line. I prefer the glitter paint, but her metallic paint also works really well. You will need some kind of a paintbrush. I like to use these foam brushes. You will need a ribbon of your choice. You will need some screw eye hooks. I got these from my local Home Depot. They're pretty easy to find. And again, I went with the color that matched my brooches. If you can't find the right color, you could always spray paint, but they did have a pretty good selection of these. You will need scissors, wire cutters, your glue gun, and I always like to remind you guys, I love this high-low temp glue gun. It gives a really super duper strong hold, which is awesome for our brooches because they are a solid metal and they do get quite heavy, so you want a really good strong hold. And then of course, you're gonna need a selection of your rhinestone brooches. All of these were from our site, TotallyDazzled.com, and that's all you're gonna need. And 4 quick and easy steps. So step 1 is to paint your ball. So I like to just pour out a little bit of paint onto my plate like this, and then use my foam brush to just dab it all on like that. Once it's all painted, I'm not going to do it now just for sake of time, but once it's all painted, the second step, I'm just going to move this for 1 second, is going to be to attach your screw eye. So it's very easy. You just want to screw it into the ball or push it into the ball. And you want to make sure you're getting it right in the center. Okay, so we've made our hole. Now we need to make it super duper secure by adding a ton of our super high quality glue. So more glue is more for this. You just want like a ton because it will get quite heavy and you want the best, strongest hold. I'm gonna fill it all the way with this hot glue. And let that dry. So once your ball is totally painted, you have your screw in, then it's time for the fun part, attaching your brooches. So let's get started on that step. Okay guys, we are done step 3. We've glued on all of our beautiful rhinestone brooches, buttons, and embellishments. This is so sparkly and beautiful. Now it's time for the 4th and final step, which is going to be to tie on the ribbon holder for the flower girl ball. So let's get a big enough, long enough piece of ribbon because we don't want to make it too short. We can always cut off any excess. I'm using a black 1.5 inch wide satin ribbon today, but you can use whatever color you want, whatever color matches your wedding theme and style. So, and you want to weave it through this eye screw that we put in at the very beginning. And then let's center it. Oops. Okay. And then we can make a knot. So you want to leave however long you want your handle to be. So I'm going to go for about that length. Then tie a knot. Turn it around so you can see a little bit better here. Okay. So that part's done. Now we just want to finish it off. Either you can cut your strands like that if you want sort of a more modern look. I'm going to make a little bow. So I'm just tying a little bow here to finish it off. Okay, now I'll just pull down on the tails so that I can get the bow to the size that I want. Fuss with it a little bit until you get it looking the way you want. And then, once it looks the way you want it to, then you can just cut off the tails to the length that you want. Try to make them even, just eyeball it. And now, guys, finished product. How cute is this? Ah! I think this would be just so adorable to have your flower girl carry down the aisle. It's so cute. I think it would be absolutely gorgeous addition to any wedding, and I think any flower girl would be really proud and really excited to walk down the aisle with this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so. Thank you for watching, and as always, thank you for shopping at TotallyDazzled.com.